Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be my 32-week pregnancy update. I've also been vlogging along the way, so if you've been keeping up with my vlogs, you kind of know where I'm at with my pregnancy, but I still like to do these formal sit-down updates for those of you that don't watch my vlogs and just want to know your pregnancy symptoms for 32 weeks. So this is my second pregnancy, and I have all of my symptoms written in my phone like I always do. So let me pull that up. Okay. First thing I have is that my skin literally hurts from stretching, and I'll show you guys my stomach at the end of this video. I haven't shown it lately because I think I've just been wearing dresses in a lot of my videos, but I will show you at the end. I don't know if I'm getting new stretch marks. I kind of think I am, but it almost feels like I can feel my skin stretching. It only lasted like a couple of days though, and I just put tons and tons of lotion on and it kind of like went away. So I don't know if it just went through like a growth spurt where my stomach started stretching out a lot, but I definitely felt some pain in my skin. Another thing, just feel like there's like a big bowling ball inside of me, like getting up, and this is the same with my first pregnancy. You know how it is, like just getting up off the couch, getting out of bed, rolling over. It's like a huge bowling ball inside of you, and it's so hard to do things. Also, I was sore everywhere like a week ago, and I think it was because I recently started doing more spin, and I've been doing like a 45-minute spin class instead of like a normal, like I think I was doing like a 20-minute spin class before. So I increased my spin by a lot, and I think that made me so sore, like literally like my wrists were sore, my arms, my abs, which I don't even think I have abs right now. Under my belly was sore, my legs were terribly sore, my booty was sore. So I was like completely sore for like 5 days straight, and I just kept working out that week and putting like creams on my body to kind of ease the pain, but I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm not so sore, but it wasn't like sore like where I was like, I need to take a break, I need to stop. It was sore just like my muscles, and I kind of like enjoyed being sore because I felt like I haven't felt like sore muscles in a really long time. So I think it was just like the combination of like working out a little bit extra and trying some new things like an extra spin class. Okay, another thing I want to say is pregnancy, the first time around was not that hard because I could sleep anytime I wanted. I could do like anything. I was by myself, you know, but this time around with a toddler, it is so much harder, but you can't even complain about it because like obviously you love your child and they come first. So it's like you don't even have a second to think about the complaints, but it is getting harder now that I'm getting bigger. Like lifting him in and out of his crib is hard. I make David now change the crib sheets because it's like I can't like lift the mattress up out of there because my belly just gets in the way. And same thing with the bathtub for him, like just getting him in and out of the bathtub is hard. I notice like most of the time it's in the evening is when I start to feel just like a whale and sluggish and just like I don't want to lift anything. I don't want to like do anything. It's harder to be a mom after like 5 p.m. for some reason. So I've just been noticing the struggle is getting hard with a toddler, even just picking him up out of his car seat, chasing after him. He is such a runner, and chasing after him is hard. So all of that kind of stuff has been a lot harder this time around. If you watched one of my vlogs, this happened last week. I had a labor scare, I would say. Basically, I went to an event that was an outdoor, like a vendor event where I had a booth and I was sitting down outside for about 3 hours, and it was 100 degrees that day. And I sat down, I was by myself, like I didn't have any helpers or assistants or anything with me. And I just sat there and I was drinking my water, but I was also like kind of not wanting to drink too much because I didn't want to have to like leave my table of product and like try to find a bathroom. And so I was like trying to just like chill and like drink slowly. And before I knew it, I started getting contractions, which I don't remember Braxton Hicks with Cal. I'll have to keep watching my videos, but up to this point at 32 weeks, I didn't have any because I watched my videos with my first pregnancy and I would have seen them, and I hadn't talked about them yet. So I'm definitely having contractions this time around, and I've actually heard of other people not getting Braxton Hicks until their second pregnancy. So anyways, I was sitting there and all of a sudden I was getting like really tight, hard contractions that were painful. And it was really scary. I didn't know what to do. It was just a mess. And like my husband, he would have come up, but he had Cal. We also lived like 45 minutes away from where I was at, and it was just like, it was a mess. So anyways, I ended up going home afterwards and just like chugging water and laying down, and they finally went away, but they were like coming and going. Like they weren't super frequent, but it was to the point where I was definitely concerned. I did not call my doctor until the next day, just because I kind of felt in the back of my mind that everything would be okay. And we just monitored it. And then if they had kept coming, we would have gone to the hospital, but they lasted about 2 hours. Once I got home and like just drank a ton of water and laid down, that's when it kind of stopped. But it was super scary, kind of made me realize like, okay, I need to take it easy. So this week I have only worked out 1 day this week. I'm planning on getting back to like 4 days this coming week, but I just needed a break. Cleaning the house, you know, stuff like that, I love to do it. I don't love to do it, but like I want to do it, but at the same time I need to rest. And just like small things like taking Cal out places that are stressful. Like it's just hard. So I need to just like kind of make more time for me, relax. Got my nails done yesterday, and I've been taking a little bit of naps. Anytime Cal naps, I will try to take a short like 30-minute nap. So definitely just trying to take it easy. And then as far as swelling goes, my feet, they swell a little bit in the evening. Like after I've been, you know, on my feet all day, I look at my ankles and they're just a little bit puffy, and my shoes leave a little bit of a marks on my feet. But other than that, it's really not bad, and I can still fit in all my normal shoes. And watching back, you know what? I'm gonna find some pictures and I'm gonna put them in here just so you guys can see that I'm not exaggerating. Watching back on my videos with Cal, my first pregnancy, I swelled so bad. My feet at this point were already huge puffy balloons, and I could not even wear any normal shoes. I could only wear like 3 types of shoes, and they were like super stretchy, like elastic thongs. That's all I could wear. So I'm so happy that I do not have puffy feet, at least not yet. My face, you can probably tell it is definitely getting puffy. Not as bad as the first time. Like the first time I remember it was so puffy. So this time it's not as bad, but it's definitely like puffier. Like I sometimes stumble across like older videos or photos of me from like the winter time, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I was so skinny. My face looked great. Now it's like back to this prego face. But I know it'll go back down, so it's okay. I did have my doctor's appointment this week as well, and I do have some footage of getting the 3D ultrasound, so if you want to check out that vlog, I will have it up here. And we did get to have an ultrasound and see the baby in 3D, and he smiled. It was so cute. I was just showing my mom some of the pictures, and she thinks that some of them he looks really similar to Cal, and I actually got that comment a lot when I posted the picture on my Insta stories that he looks a lot like Cal, so that makes me really excited because, you know, Cal's so cute. But yeah, we got to see him. He weighs 4 pounds and 4 ounces, and I went back and watched my last pregnancy video with Cal, and he weighed 4 pounds and 3 ounces at the ultrasound, so they're like basically twins. They're the exact same weight almost. The doctor said, or not the doctor, the ultrasound tech said I'm measuring like a day or 2 behind, which I think is like normal. It's not a big deal or anything, but it got me thinking like maybe he'll be a day or 2 late because Cal was born on his due date. So I don't know if that's, you know, if that has anything, probably has nothing to do with when he will be born, but it got me thinking that he could be born in September since I am due August 28th. If he did come a day or 2 late, you know, he could end up being a September baby, which would be fine with me. I'd kind of prefer that, and then I wouldn't have 2 August birthdays, but we'll see what happens. I think I'll definitely go at least to 38 weeks, and then I'll probably go full term. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how, I'll keep updating you guys and see how I'm feeling, but I'm thinking that he's not going to come super early. What else? Oh, he's in the 43rd percentile for weight, which is normal. That's basically what Cal was in as well. And Cal has always been, even as he's grown into toddlerhood, he's always been in the 25th to 50th percentile. So he's always been a little bit on the smaller side to the average size. So, okay, I think that is it. So I want to show you guys some products like I always do. It's all clothing this time. But I did get this cute little shirt. I'll have to find the Etsy shop and link it down below. I don't remember what it was called, but I saw this on Etsy and I thought it was so cute. Looking like a snack, hashtag breastfeeding, and I just think this will be so fun to wear postpartum, just like with leggings and just like a cute little graphic tee. I did get one set of nursing pajamas. These are actually from Walmart and they were $18, and it's just a little like cute nursing gown, and it's got the clip down straps, and then it came with a matching robe, and I think this will be so great for breastfeeding. I love the clip down tanks, the clip down bras, the clip down nightgowns, anything with the clips. It's just so easy to take off and nurse. And then my sweet friend Sherry got me some workout clothes. I feel like I've been talking about wanting maternity workout clothes like since my first trimester, and I never like really got any. So she ordered me some from Old Navy. So I got a couple maternity tanks, and oh my gosh, it makes such a difference. Like, she was like, you look so good and skinny, like the next time I went to the gym and I had on her like the clothes she got me. And it's because like it's way more flattering than like trying to squeeze into like a Lululemon size 4 workout tank. Like when you're actually wearing like clothes that fit you right, they look so much better. So she just got me a couple of these like Old Navy maternity tanks, and then also a couple pairs of their workout leggings. So they have like the big panel that goes over the top, and then these are super cute. I haven't worn these yet with the polka dots. So if you need a cute place for some maternity workout clothes, check out Old Navy. And then lastly, I had to get some more shorts. I'm wearing my black ones right now. I showed them in my last pregnancy update. They're from Motherhood, and they're just the most comfortable like house shorts. So I had to get some more. So they were having a sale and they were all $10. I think they're normally $14. So I got them in gray. I got them in this like space dye, is that what that's called? And then I got them in this like random print as well. So if you're looking for comfortable shorts to wear while you're pregnant, you know, just around the house, maybe, you know, I'd probably run out to Walmart or Target in like one of these pairs. These kind of look more like pajamas, but they're just very, very comfortable for cleaning and taking care of your toddler and just lounging. I've been sleeping in them too, so definitely recommend these. And I think that that's everything. So thank you guys for watching. Oh, I'm also getting super anxious and excited. I feel like a lot of you guys are also on this journey along with me, and we're all getting there. And there's a lot of YouTubers that I follow that are also pregnant, and one of them just had her baby. Life as a Mommy, Abigail, she just had her baby, and I just watched the birth vlog today and I cried, and I'm like, I'm so excited. So it's just really fun now to start seeing like all these people that I've been following their pregnancy along with mine, to start like actually having their babies, and it's getting me so excited. But anyways, I'll let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Okay, I'm back because I just realized I forgot to show you guys my bump, and I told you I would. So let me stand up and show you guys what my belly looks like. Okay, so here is what my bump looks like at 32 weeks pregnant. It looks about the same as it did when I was pregnant with Cal, and I will show you my stomach. Don't judge me, you guys. Okay, here's my stomach. I definitely have some stretch marky, veiny type stuff going on, and then also I have some like little spots because I was wearing a swimsuit that had like mesh, So then that happened. So it's definitely kind of a hot mess stomach, but there's a sweet little baby in there.